Welcome to ICAway. I'm Coach Kwan, and today I'm at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I'm excited to be back here for the second time, and we have a career success roadmap for international students. We'd like to combine all of these highlights to share with you today. Let's have a look. I did so many right and wrong things. I went out networking, I applied online, I asked for referrals. I did everything someone who looked for a job supposed to do. But finally, I changed my approach and I found a way to make it right. And I landed a job in Chicago at a Big Four consulting firm. And the firm offered me a six-figure salary, and it's my first job in the US. And my message to you is, you can do that too. That is the time-sensitive matters that you need to consider. That's one challenge. And the second challenge is, not all the jobs are open for you. Now what happened? Do you need to pack your bag and go home? No, you don't have to do that. You still be able to find a job, but you need to do it right. You need to find the right game plan, do the right strategy. And here is the 7-step strategy that I'd like to recommend you to start with. You guys have a small booklet, right? You are such a great candidate, but you didn't have a chance to even present your skills in front of the hiring manager because of that immigration question hurdle. Are you authorized to work in the US? Right? So what I'd like to suggest you to do is to do this 7 steps so that you can jump over that immigration question hurdle. I'd like to focus on the first 3 steps, which is number 1, build meaningful connection. Number 2, make people like you. And number 3, have your networking game plan. It's about networking, but it's not really about networking. So let's find out.
I am Anisha Pokharel, and I'm a master's student in School of Biological Science. Today's presentation was very helpful in some ways to me because I'm in a ecology, evolution and behavior specialization, and for me, like, it may not be directly job, but even to academics, it's how to build network is very important, because like now I'm a master's student, I want to do PhD, I want to do postdoc. So the way you should be more open towards different kind of networks and how you talk with people and share like in any way how you open up with people, and also like go into them and talk to them about how you can help them, or how can you be a part of their project, or anything can help me get into things and build a very qualitative network. So I think that's very important and useful thing that I learned in this today's presentation.
Now the next 3 steps is about career branding, guys. In your first year at school, everyone here who still have more than 1 year, awesome. You just build relationships, don't have to look for jobs, just build relationships. Make sure that you have those strong connections ready. And in the second year, or the last year before you graduate, do this. Have a strong career brand ready. So this is what the situation like when you look for jobs. Now, in the second year, in the final year, when you look for a job, you are a product. And the employers are like the consumer. Right? They need to shop, and you need to be there to be something that they really need. And from the latest research, they said recruiters will spend only 6 seconds to screen the resume. Only 6 seconds to make a decision if you're in or out.
Hi, my name is Saeed Mohammed. I study in Mechanical Engineering Department in UNL. I'm a PhD student. So in this session, my biggest takeaway would be like to know information, to know about the surroundings, and to get to know what is happening around us. And one of the major things is that in my country, resumes work in different way, but in this country, the resumes work in different ways. So I get to know all of these stuff. And also, attending this workshop, you get to know how the job market is growing, what are the challenges you have to face, so that you get to know where you are and what are the stakes, and so that you can land a perfectly good job. So that's what my takeaway would be.
final step on the roadmap is to build a winner's attitude. So I want you to really stay committed if you want a great job here. You treat your job search like a project, and this is an example that I'd like to share with you. For example, in your first half of your program, you could plan yourself to build all the meaningful relationship by having all the key activities right here, and also the key milestone of the places you need to go out there and let people know that you exist. And the second half is about career brand. Now, you have built your foundation, you have all the relationships ready. Use those connections by communicating your career goal to them. And they will help you get your internships, get your experience here, and also acquire your full-time job opportunities. And because you have that OPT challenges, it's about timeline. You need to know when you want your OPT to start, and also don't fall into that 90 days unemployment allowance. Don't ever fall into that 90 days. You need to get a job before your OPT starts. All right. If you go through that 7 steps, all the challenges for international students like work visa, no connections, language barriers, is gonna go away.
Hi, I'm Yue Zhou, political science from UNL. I'm a PhD student, and I think this workshop briefly summarizes all the steps you need to take and give us a roadmap for us to search for international students to search for a job. So I think particularly for someone who has time, you can plan ahead of time. But for us, we are going to market very soon. I think it's very beneficial for us to take the shortcut and how to network, how to get a referral, and how to write your resume, how to not avoid the mistakes, the common mistakes we made on LinkedIn. So those are all the useful tips we learned, and I think it opened the door for international students to successfully land the job. So I hope you will enjoy the workshop as I did.
ICAway!